Hello. Another spontaneous live stream. This time, at least I was consistent. It was Friday. Just 2 hours later than last week. I streamed last week at around 5:30. So, still no consistent schedule for this live stream, but at least I'm doing it. Hey, Adam K. How's it going? How was your day? I am so tired today because yesterday I had the longest day of my entire life. I worked and spent a whole day at the library doing a special event. We were making keychains for just people who were dropping in for March break. And oh my gosh, it's 11:31 p.m. for you. It's so late. It's 7:31 right now. Oh, hopefully you can fall asleep to this live stream because we're just gonna be making more Pokemon stuff, and then at the end, I'll be opening up either one of these, or this one, depending on which Pokemon we're making today. I don't know which one to open. I'm trying to save these 10 packs for like a cooler Pokemon. So last week we did Mewtwo, and then we didn't get any good pulls from that. But this is my special Japan pack that I got when I went to Tokyo. These are just some old McDonald's 4-packs for any Pokemon that I guess I'm not as interested in. So we're gonna open up one of those later. We went out and went to a cafe. That's nice. I actually look at the drink that I got today. Look at this. Isn't this so cute? It's a oolong tea drink, no sugar. I saw it in the fridge and it had Squirtle on it. It was so cute. I had to get it. It's just $2. And I used to drink this Suntory oolong tea when I got them for free at work, at one of my works, like one of the 3 different jobs that I had last year. Okay, Adam, if you need to leave, you can go whenever you need to. They have the same one? Yeah, well, this tea's pretty good. Like I used to drink it all the time when I was editing. I should have bought the Charmander and Bulbasaur one, but I just couldn't hold all of them. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I'm gonna keep the bottle. Oh, a bottle for drinking water. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wish I had these cool things when I was a kid and was super obsessed with Pokemon. Okay, let's see which Pokemon are we making today. So I brought up my DIY random Pokemon generator. I always update the pictures in this to have the previous Pokemon that I've already made. So if we've already done it, you'll see it in Perler bead or mini bead form on this this generator, okay? So let's see who we're making. I choose... Oh, Nidoran. Okay, great. Nidoran, this is the male one. So Nidoran will evolve into Oh wait, no, there's 3 of them. There's Nidorino and then Nidoking. Also have to make 3 of them today. I was hoping I could just make 2 today because 3 is gonna take a long time. But it's okay. We'll make the Nidoran male evolutions. I just need to bring up their pixel art and then I'll copy it. Which pack should I open up today for Nidoran then? I mean, it's a 3. There's 3 of them, so I feel like I deserve to open up a 10-pack. Alright. This is gonna use up my purples, which is great because I never use purple really. So I'm gonna get this generator out of the way first. Okay, I've got some purples here. And then I will do the outline. So yesterday, I also taught a bunch of people how to make Perler bead keychains. I did a little pop-up where people could just make any Perler bead thing they wanted, and then they just I would help with ironing, and then you could just bring home a little keychain. It was really cute. It was more popular than I thought it would be. I thought only like 20 or 30 people would be there, but my supervisor counted 49 people, or I would say more than 49 because she stopped counting at one point. But I think at least 50 people came to make keychains, which is really cool. So I was very happy with that. And then after I went to learn some figure skating moves that were pretty difficult, but I was able to do. I forgot what they were called actually. I should remember the names of figure skating moves because I just know how to do the move. I don't know what they're called. So I did one where I had to raise my leg up super high, like a Y position, and then there's one where you stick your leg up from behind. Oh, bye, Adam. Thanks for coming back later. He'll be here. Yeah, so I learned some new figure skating moves, and today I was just super tired. Oh yeah. Yesterday, if you're in Toronto, the Toronto area, you could see a lunar eclipse or a blood moon. If you've ever seen a blood moon, which I have not until yesterday, it's kind of like a very faint dark orangey red. The moon will just kind of look like it's Mars, but it's not actually bright red. But one of my cameras, my dad's camera, it was able to pick up the little hint of redness in the moon, so that was really cool. It looked like the infinite Tsukuyomi from Naruto. So then that's why yesterday I was so tired, because I came home after a long day, and then my dad's like, oh, we're gonna go look at the blood moon. And I was like, oh great, when is that? 2 a.m. Okay. But at least I also washed my hair, and I felt really good. And now today, finally, it's Friday, my rest day. But even though I don't have to go to work, I still had to go to my other work. So I just never stop working. I am just in my hustler era right now. I'm gonna be working the weekend, and then next week I'll be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, and then I'll get a Sunday off. Is that toxic? Is that too much? No, it's okay. I need to be in my hustling era. I need to work a little harder. Because honestly, the way my work is right now, it's not a 9 to 5 job. I don't really want to have that right now. If I worked 9 to 5, I think I would just have no energy to do anything. So I like to have a bit of variety, and then I go around all the time to different jobs. But overall, I really enjoy working in a library setting. Wow, we already finished Nidoran's outline. Beautiful. Now the inside of Nidoran is a very dark gray, so I will switch out the black and get I'll use this one. This week I also finally released my Minecraft wolf tutorial, so if you guys have not seen that yet, go check it out on my channel. You'll see 3 beautiful wolves, the rusty, snowy, and pale wolf. I filmed a little, I guess you could consider it a let's play near the end of that video. So we were kind of playing Minecraft, searching for the wolf, and I thought that was actually really fun to do a let's play. I think I want to start doing a Minecraft series where I start a new world. I should get on that. It's because I have a green screen. Oh, can you show us what you're making? Yes, I forgot to show Nidoran. I will put that there. Thank you for the reminder. Nidoran. So if you didn't know, in Gen 1 there are 2 Nidorans. Nidoran male, which is this dark purple one, and there's Nidoran female, is a lighter purple, and then they all start off as Nidorans, but their second evolutions will have a different name. So for the male, Nidoran evolves into Nidorino, which is this guy. This was actually one of my first Pokemon figurines that I got, a Nidorino. I got it in downtown. There's like this place called Dragon City downtown, and it's if you've ever watched Turning Red, there's a scene where there's a streetcar with some gates in downtown Toronto. It's right beside there, I think. And then they had just these little shops, and one of them was selling little Pokemon figurines. I don't know if they were, I don't think they were legit or real ones from Nintendo, but back then it was so hard to get any Pokemon stuff at all. So I was very happy to have gotten just a Nidorino figurine. I don't even know where it is. Gotta find it. Okay, so these are the 3 Pokemon we'll be making today. Nidoran, Nidorino, and Nidoking. So Nidoran's outline is done. And then I'm just adding the middle gray pieces. Two. Hey cute guys, can you do a Minecraft Perler bead of Steve and Alex and the cow and the diamond pickaxe and witch and the villager from Minecraft? Oh, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff from Minecraft. Okay, first one, Steve. I have done Steve. That was my first ever Minecraft Perler bead video. That one is the very first anything Minecraft related that I made. So that video has been out for I don't know how long, eight years, a long time. It's been out, so you can find it on my channel. Alex, I also eventually made her as well. What else? Cow, I have not made a cow, so yes, that's on my list of things to do. I also know people have requested the mushroom. That's a big project. The cow is pretty large. And since there's new skins coming out, kind of want to see what they look like so I can make different versions of the cow. And then what else? The diamond pickaxe. I think I've made a diamond pickaxe. You can search through my channel. I feel like I've definitely done the diamond pickaxe, right? Right? Yeah, Steve is holding one, and I'm sure I made it in one of my Minecraft videos. You can check out the playlist that I have for all of my Minecraft projects. I've been getting a few requests recently for the dolphin, so I don't know if I'll do that one after or the LA, because I'm kind of interested in making that tiny blue thing. The LA looks really cute. It looks easy to figure out, so maybe I could do a quick live stream for that one next time. And then I'll continue making more mobs. It just takes time. Okay, I need green as well. Yeah, you have a diamond pick already? Yeah. I don't know which video I put it in. It must have been like the weapons one. A mushroom cow would be cool. Mushrooms on its back sound fun. Yeah, it does. And it's so interesting that it's completely red. I've never even seen one in my world. But I've been to the biome that I think you can find them in. I just haven't seen one. There's so many things I haven't seen in Minecraft, guys. If you saw my wolf video, I tamed a wolf for the first time in that video. It was so simple, but I just never got to doing it. And even like the cats, I didn't even tame the cats. I should do that. I'll do that in my new world. Hi, Kem. Welcome back. We're making Nidoran. And here I found a mistake already. Nidoran male. I was wondering if any of you guys have any suggestions on what I should do in a brand new Minecraft world. How do people... I don't know if you guys watch Minecraft YouTubers. Like, what do they usually do? I've seen PewDiePie's series of Minecraft from way back when. It was more just him exploring, doing the most basic things. I don't think I'm good enough at Minecraft to do what those Minecraft YouTubers do, like those challenges. They look really intense, and I'm not even going to try to touch the hard mode or whatever hardcore version is. I kind of want to just play for the coziness of it. And I think I'll change this green to a lighter green. Then you can see difference. You're a plant fiend, so anything to do with flowers, moss, and all that. I always try to do a secret garden on my worlds, fill it with flowers and bees and all that. Oh, that's a cute idea. Yeah, I loved gardening. Like, I loved the farming aspect of Minecraft. Like, I made little vegetable gardens. I really want to do a flower garden. I also, like, I made a whole barn for animals. I collected all the different colors of the sheep. I was thinking I could do like a zoo and then put up signs with animal facts or something. There's so much you could do. And now with all of those, I know there's a bunch of new biomes that I never even touched. There's like because I don't remember which update I started my world in, but I know Caves and Cliffs was brand new. I didn't even touch that. And then the cherry blossom biomes, I think that's one of my favorite things about the update. I think I want to set up a base in the cherry blossom biome. So I'll definitely be searching for that. Okay, which color do I want for this? Okay, I think I'm gonna choose these colors. This is what matches, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll try this color combo. Because I know Nidoran's a bit... like the male one is a bit pinkish purple. It's not deep purple. Auto... Oh, and can you do a Minecraft character of a tree? And a diamond cube, and a squid, and a fish, and a bed, and a creeper. Creeper, I've done the creeper. That's an old one. That video's been done a while ago. And I could definitely... You mean the new tree? That hostile tree thing? What are they called? Yeah. There's a new mob. It's a hostile mob. It's the creaking. I think that's what it was called, right? I watched the update. Those are kind of creepy. Like, imagine you're just exploring your world and then that thing shows up and scares you. A diamond cube. I should try doing those ores. That's one that's not too difficult, I think. You can just make a bunch of cubes of the different ores. I can do gold and emerald. Those ones look pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. And a Minecraft bed. Just a bed? I get like a furniture series maybe. Yeah, I can make more of the furniture. I wanted to do a bookshelf because I wanted to make the librarian villager with a little book stand and everything. I think that would be really cute. And a fish and a creeper. Because the fish are 3D as well, but they're so small. I don't know. I have to look into the fish. I've never, like, the fish aren't as cute as the other mobs. That's just my opinion, but I can look into the fish as well. I've gotten a request for the squid before, and then like those guys, they look pretty hard to make, like how to attach the legs. But I'm sure we could figure it out. It will take time. I have to slowly work on my mob collection now that I am getting back into doing these Perler Bead projects. Auto sheep shear farm is in every world I go in. Super easy to make compared to other crazy farms. Oh, so those automated farms, I have no idea how to do those. I need to watch tutorials for those. All of my farms are just the traditional, you go in with your tool and then you do it yourself. There's nothing automated about it. But I can learn to do that. I'm sure there's a tutorial on it. I do like kind of just a simple life kind of farm where you have a little plot of land, a tiny house, and then your farm dog and farm cat with a vegetable garden, and nothing too industrial. But I know lots of people make really advanced automations in Minecraft. I don't even know how they think of it. I've also never touched redstone. I'd never tried using it. I think I used it once to light some TNT and get it to blow up a plot of hills so that I could get some flat land. But that was the most I ever used redstone. Yeah, lots to learn. So much to learn in Minecraft. Cherry Blossom and Lush Cave are so beautiful. Oh, I'm sure the Cherry Blossom is... that's where I want to build my next base for when I start a new world. Lush Caves, I have no idea what that looks like. I think there's some vines and stuff. Is that where the warden is? I think... yeah, the warden... it was somewhere deep in the caves. I never went in there. But if I had to encounter the warden, I think I'd be pretty scared. Yeah, see, there's so many things I haven't discovered yet in Minecraft. I should start doing that. I should start a new world. Maybe I'll do that later tonight. I'll just start it. And then we'll see. Well, I'm a bit tired today. Maybe I'll start it over the weekend. Yeah, your ideas are giving me some inspo. I need some more inspiration. What's up? Hi, Plane Aviation. Can you do a Perler Bead design of the new Minecraft Story Mode characters? There are new Minecraft Story Mode characters? I didn't even know that. I have to search them out. I don't know. I know there were a bunch of new default skins. So, I haven't even looked at their character designs yet. I only have the classic Steve and Alex. I have my own character skin, which needs an update also because my character... oh, have I? I'll show you guys it after I fill Nidoran in, but my character needs to be updated. It's old. Okay, I'm using... this color's kind of... it's very close to pink, which... I don't want him to look too pinky, like a bubblegum pink, but I think it's okay. I think with the purples, it looks like it still fits. Can you do a zombie and the skeleton from Minecraft? I've already done those two. So lucky for you, you can already make those if you go search up those tutorials on my channel. They're a bit old. I was very young when I made those tutorials. Like, okay, not very young, but like, I was still in high school maybe? Or finishing high school. But I made those tutorials already. I could definitely revamp it and do a new tutorial with better lighting and stuff now and better explaining. I don't know. It'll still be the same design, but I think you can still follow those tutorials and be able to make the zombie and skeleton. The skeleton is actually very troublesome because it's hollow, so there's not a lot of support for its body, and then you have to make a stand for its feet to stick into. But it's still a fun design, still a really cool one. Spider and slime cubes for Minecraft. Those two I have not done before. Spider, yeah, I do get a lot of requests for that one. That one I just don't think about because the legs, that looks like a whole thing I have to think about, like how to attach the legs. I'm sure there's a way, but I try to think of, because it takes so much mental effort to come up with the designs. I have to think about how all the pieces can click together. I try to only make ones that are easier and more straightforward. The dog was not bad. It was pretty straightforward. But things like a blaze where it has floating parts to it, I have to think about how that would look nice as a Perler bead figure. So when I feel like doing some of those mobs, maybe then you'll get the tutorial. But I should start with just the most basic cow and pig, horse. I haven't even finished all the farm animals, so I should do that too. It all depends on what I feel like. Okay, Nidoran is complete and looks pretty cute. Yeah, I think it looks great, right? Do you guys like it? Okay, I'll make some space for the next one. So after Nidoran will be Mr. Nidorino. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are chatting. I have so much I can read through and then talk about. Sometimes I really don't know what I should say or what I should talk about. Okay. Second one is set up. We'll make Nidorino. Let me get the design. It's kind of pretty much the same thing. Like, it looks almost the same. But once it gets to Nidoking, finally it has hind feet that it can stand on. Okay, let's slowly do the outline for Nidorino. Let's see. Oh, Warden is in deep dark. Yeah, I have not been there either. I get scared just going into the mines. One time in my old world, I found an abandoned mine shaft, and it was so scary because it's just darkness. You hear all this hissing, and then I ran into a giant spider spawn point. So there was one corridor where you see the mine shaft, you see the supports holding everything up, and then as you go down, there was just never-ending spiders coming at you. So I died. Yeah, and that was my first experience in a mine shaft, and now every time I go into one of those, I carry a bucket of lava and just pour it on the floor whenever something pops out of nowhere. That's a very dangerous strategy because sometimes you just catch yourself on fire, which is why I bring a bucket of water. But there have been times where I have set myself on fire. I'm using the lava bucket technique. Maybe I should just speed run it. I'll just run through the hall with torches and then try to stick them on the walls as fast as I can. Warden's gotta be the scariest mob in the game with the sounds and going all dark. I mean, you can bring a torch there, right? I don't know. I've never tried going. Maybe we can try that one day when I set up this world. Hi, Haza Beads. Did you make a pig and sheep from Minecraft? The pig I have not made yet, but that is also a mob that is getting some new versions to it, right? There's gonna be a bunch of different sheep variants. I think I saw a brown pig. It was kind of like a fuzzy looking pig. I think similar to the cow. They have different variants depending on where you find them. But yes, I should make the original pink pig. And then the sheep, I have made the sheep already, so that one you can check out the tutorial because there were lots of, I made different colors. I made a turquoise sheep, a lime green sheep, and a little pink sheep. I should have made just a regular white sheep, but I didn't want to waste too many white beads because I don't know, I could have saved that for something else. Yeah, I've done the sheep before, and then in that tutorial I made the sheep into a piggy bank. Well, it's not a piggy bank, it's a sheepy bank. And I guess when I make the pig, I'll make that into a piggy bank too. You just have to leave a slot in the design. So yeah, you can check out my sheepy bank video first. Okay, I need to reposition myself because my back is aching. My back is so sore. Oof. There is a new real movie of Minecraft movie. Yes, I know. I'm very interested to see what that is like. If it'll be good, if it'll be funny, if it will do Minecraft justice. I saw one of the trailers and they were playing a really great song. What song? It was like a song that I did not expect them to use in a Minecraft trailer. I'm not gonna play it. But when I heard it, I was like, ooh, maybe there is a little bit of hope for this movie. It looks kind of funny and I mean, it's very unique. I don't think I've seen anything like it. So I am excited to see it. I really hope Jack Black did a good job as Steve. Jason Momoa's character, I don't even know what's going on with that, but it just seems really funny. So we shall see. I still would have liked just a regular, maybe animated movie. Kind of like Super Mario. But Minecraft. Like that would have been cool. And maybe I don't know who could have voiced Steve. Just not Chris Pratt, please. He's in every single animated movie. So yeah, we'll see what the Minecraft movie is. Dude, I think it's super cool that you're chatting with us and you take time to respond to everyone. See your artwork, but is there a way we can send you pictures of our work? Yeah. So I have Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube channel. It's at Cutie Crafts. You can share there. Today I just reposted somebody's wolf that they recreated. It looked really good, and they were on the stream last time too. So you can definitely post it in your Instagram story or post it on Instagram, and I'll share it too. And if you don't have Instagram, you don't want to post anything to your followers, you can also just join my Discord, which I've linked in the description. I hope the invite link is working. It's still really small, like nobody's really in it. I have a few, which is already great. Like we have a few people chatting, that's awesome already. I think that's really cool. But yeah, you won't get too many spam messages in there, hopefully. But I set up channels so that if you want to share your bead art, you can, like, it doesn't even have to be bead art that you made from my videos. It could just be any bead art that you want to share. Like I would be down to see what you made. So I have different channels in my Discord, and if you want to show me like a recreation of one of my projects, then I also have a channel for that in the Discord. So you can check it out in Discord to see where you can post them. I would love to see what you made. And something's wrong with this Nidorino, because there's supposed to be space here, and then this goes a bit further like this, but I don't know what happened. Oh, this is what happened. Something here. I didn't go further. I didn't go deep enough. Oops. I always end up making a mistake because I'm multitasking, talking, and then beading. But they're not big mistakes or anything. It's not like it completely falls apart. I just always misplace some of the beads, and then it offsets the design a little, but they're a quick and easy fix. So now I am finishing up Nidorino's outline. There, then that should do it. That is Nidorino's outline, and I'll get my gray beads again. Okay, I just finished a Perler piece of Vanilla from, oh, that's so cute, from Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, if you want to share that, you can put it in Discord or Instagram. Those are the best places if you want to share your art with me. I'd love to see it. Somebody in the Discord has been posting a lot of mini bead creations, and it just looks so good. It looks really cool. So you can check out the Discord. It's also nice to have a little page that's my own community. People who like fused bead art and crafts. I want to eventually post some of my other things in that Discord, because also on my Instagram, I don't want to post too many random crafts. I kind of just leave it as a Perler bead page. I guess it doesn't really matter, but the Discord it was really fun to set up the Discord. But now I just need people in it, and you can also meet other people too and chat about your ironing techniques or whatever you like. Okay, grays are done. Did you make Mario and Luigi from Mario Super Bros? Super Mario Bros. I think I have. I've made a version of Mario and Luigi, like a very basic version from their old game, but I haven't made anything too fancy. I actually have a Mario set, like it's a pattern from Perler that a lady gave me. I met this lady in the mall when I was going to see Superwoman or Lily Singh get a Star of Fame in Scarborough, where she grew up, and this lady just started talking to me and asking me like, what are you doing here? To like, you're here to see Lily Singh or Superwoman? I'm like, yeah, I liked her videos. I grew up watching her videos. And then we just got to talking, and then I said that I make Perler bead videos, and then she was like, oh cool, I'm gonna buy some at Walmart to try it. And then she made, actually, I have it. Yeah, I have like this. She mailed this to me. Like, she mailed me this Mario pattern. Oops, spilled some. And then I just never made it yet. Maybe I can do this. It's like it's a huge Tanuki Mario. You see how big that is? I should make this. I just haven't gotten to it. That was a few years ago when this happened. I have a lot to do. But yeah, if you want to see a Mario pattern, eventually I'll do that one. Oh, hold on, I forgot Nidorino's eyeball. Okay, it's here. Right. Princess Peach and Bowser from game. Princess Peach. I haven't made Princess Peach yet. Bowser I also have not made. But Donkey Kong. I have a Donkey Kong that I made a while ago. Yeah, those are all very old videos, so you have to scroll way back. But maybe it's time for a new age Mario video, because I feel like now I'm talking to a new generation of view speeders. Oh, here's a good question. What beads do you use? Because it looks like you have a large color scale, and are they minis? So yes, these are mini artkal beads. All of these beads behind me on this wall, they are artkal beads. The mini ones, so they are 2.6 millimeters in diameter. That's how small they are. Each of these beads can fit inside of one regular sized perler bead. So this is a regular sized bead, right? And then if you take one of these beads, it should fit inside. So that's how small they are. It fits inside the regular bead, so you can see the difference. I'm making all of my Pokemon, my 151 Pokemon collection, with mini beads, because if I made them with these large beads, there is no space for me to store them. I don't have any space. I need to put them all on a wall, and if they're mini beads, that is the best way to do it. I can't use the regular sized beads. If you can imagine how big those would look. Okay, and again with the Nidorino, I'm using the same 3 shades. Oops. This is these actually, when you get these from artkal beads, they actually have the name of each color on here. There's a sticker. But this set of mini beads, I got them at the factory in China. So when I was visiting artkal beads, they gave me this whole set before they even packaged it. So that's why the version that you see here, it doesn't have any of the color names, like the color codes. But they are artkal mini beads. Just making sure I have the right colors. Okay. Now I'm switching to this one. That's crazy. I made a large spray with regular Perler bead, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's like 2 feet long. Wow. 2 feet long. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even made something that big. What's my biggest Perler bead creation? I think the biggest creation I have is a Pikazard. So I made a while back. Again, I used a super large Perler bead pegboard, and I made a Pikachu wearing a Charizard onesie. This was before, like, probably 2016, 2017. I feel like that was a time when Pikachu wearing a onesie was really popular. So I have a Pikazard, which I can also show you very quickly after I finish his ear. I'll show you my biggest ever regular bead creation. I think it's this. Like, that's not even that big. I just didn't want to go too big because I knew I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. Oh wait, no. Another very big one that I have is this one. My set of evolutions. These were, here's Flareon. My first ever evolution. Or no, my first one might have been Vaporeon. I love Vaporeon. And then, actually, if you notice the ironing job on this, it's really bad. Some of the beads are completely fused. Some of them are like just the ironing was uneven, and I didn't know what was going wrong. But then I learned the masking tape method to get your beads off of the pegboards. So Jolteon was the first ever project that I made where I used masking tape to get it off of the pegboard to iron, and this one turned out beautifully. Like everything's like it's much more even compared to the Vaporeon and Flareon. So these are also some of my largest creations. But I think tallest one still is this one, and it's not even that, it's still kind of small, it's medium. So if you've made anything bigger than this, then you've already made something bigger than anything I've ever done. Okay, let's finish up Nidorino here. I'm running out of space to artist problems. Yeah. That's a problem that I'm having with my pottery. I've made so many cute little pottery things that I actually don't have any idea where to put them. Some of them I use, but sometimes it's easier just to use an actual mug that was manufactured in a factory. So I have a lot of my own mugs that I made that I don't know where to put, and sometimes I don't use them. I have enough bowls, but I made it, so I can't throw it away either. So it is a problem. Right, I wish I discovered mini beads before getting a ton of Perler beads. Also getting different brand of beads. Yeah, I guess if you like mini beads, definitely artkal beads. They have all the different color selections. I feel like that they're the only place you can get them. So if you're ever gonna invest in some Perler beads, you can find them there. And then for regular size beads, so the midi beads, 5mm ones, Perler, artkal, they can fuse together, so you can interchange. You can mix up the beads if you wanted to. You can mix, if you don't have a certain shade in Perler beads, then you can use the artkal beads. They'll mix together. I always mix my Perler and artkal beads together. But mini beads, I only use artkal beads because I also don't have any mini Perler beads, really. And then I don't know how well they would mix. There's also a new tool that I saw people using for mini beads. They're kind of like super long tweezers, and there's another tray that you can shake the beads into so that they're all lined up, and then you just stick this needle tool through the beads and you can drop them much more efficiently onto each of the pegs. So you see how right now I'm just picking 2 beads at a time? It's a lot slower. Maybe I should get one of those tools. Then I can... Yeah, I should get one of those tools. I think I should look into that. And then I can make these faster. But it's also nice to slow down and just relax here and make these without any pressure. It's not like there's a deadline or anything. Okay, so now that shade is done, we'll fill the rest up with this pink. Oh, I wish I could find the Nidorino toy that I had. It was a very cute little figure. I don't even know where it is. I swear I had it. I treasured that little minifigure because it was the only Pokemon thing I could find back then. Now Pokemon stuff is everywhere in Canada, and I'm like, oh, it's so easy to find a plush. Now you can just go to GameStop. Pokemon cards, though, are way harder to get now than they were before, which is insane. It's crazy. I don't understand what people are doing with Pokemon cards. They're like scalping them. Like they're just clearing the shelves. Yeah, I guess back then when I was a kid, Pokemon cards were easier to get, but they were expensive. So it's harder for you to ask for them from your parents because they're just cards, and they're not cheap cards. But now, if you can even get your hands on some Pokemon cards, I feel like you're really lucky. Hopefully the hype goes down a bit and everyone can just buy Pokemon cards normally. I thought you couldn't mix different beads. You can put Perler and artkal in the same project. Yeah, you can put MIDI beads, so the 5mm beads together. You can put artkal and Perler ones together. And if you watch my videos, you can see a lot of my projects, they're a mix of artkal and Perler beads. I sometimes try to include it in all my tutorials, but I show you what colors I'm using for the project. So for my last wolf project, I mostly used artkal's gray beads, but I also had Perler gray beads in there. So I mixed in some of the gray Perler beads with my set of artkal grays, and they can mix together fine. Like, you can't even tell the difference. And I've been doing this for so many projects, but I can still tell which shades, because some shades are so classic Perler shades that you can definitely just see that, oh, that's a Perler color. That's not from artkal. One example of that is the lime green from Perler. I don't think I have artkal beads that are that shade of lime green, but they will mix together, so you can do that. I just don't know how it would work for mini beads, because I don't think I've tried, or maybe I did try once to mix Perler and artkal mini beads, like these small ones, and I think something was just off about it. Something was weird, so that's why I think one of them melted slower than the other, so it didn't work out. And then I stopped using Perler mini beads because there just weren't enough colors back then, and then I just got a whole set of these artkal ones, and I just have been using those ever since. Sometimes different colors melt at different speeds. I think, yeah, that's possible too. So far, I haven't had many issues. I think also because my pieces are smaller, so you can't really tell. But maybe if you're somebody who makes really large pieces, like those evolutions, then maybe you'll start noticing something. I can't say anything about any other brands though. I know there's Nabi beads, there's Hama beads from Europe. I don't have those, so I wouldn't know if they would fit together. Okay. Oh, I need a drink. Throat is all dry. This is so cute. I love this bottle. I need to go back and get the Bulbasaur and Charmander now. Okay, Nidorino complete. Finally, I will be working on the final evolution, Nidoking. I may be wrong, or my memory is off, but I think is the leader of Team Rocket, is he the one who has a Nidoking? I know there's a gym leader who has a Nidoking, and I think it's Giovanni, but I'm not entirely sure. I cannot remember. Okay, let me just find the picture. Also, if you're wondering where I get all of these images, these are they're actual pins that the Pokemon Center sells, and they're so cute. I love the pixel art design, and I love how they chose to make a whole set of lapel pins with those designs, because I love to collect pins. And imagine you have a whole set of these pins for the first generation of Pokemon. You would need a huge cork board just to store them. I have a little board. I don't know if you can see, like, oh, there it is. So this board here, that holds a bunch of my lapel pins that I've been collecting over the years. And it's gonna fill up more. Okay, Nidoking is gonna be the toughest one because he's so big. So I don't want to mess him up. 1, 2, 3. So yesterday when I was helping out people with making some Perler bead keychains, it's so funny when I see children try Perler beads for the first time, because they're like, when they ask to iron the beads, they're like waving the pegboard around and holding it almost completely slanted. And I'm like, whoa, 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 be careful. You're gonna spill all the beads. All your hard work is gonna fall down. And then they're so mesmerized by the ironing process. I think yesterday gave me so much life because I saw actual people learn how to make Perler bead crafts in front of me. And like, they have no idea that I have a YouTube channel and that I have been doing this for like almost half my life. But they're just so cute, the kids trying it and making their own designs. I picked out some really cute ones for them to make. And yeah, I think I wish I could do more events where I can just get people to learn about making Perler bead crafts. Because like for kids, you have to really focus on sorting the beads, counting how many you need, and then placing them onto the board. I feel like it's a very good activity for them to slow down and just be present, because a lot of kids are super hyper and very active these days. And especially a lot of kids content that you see online, it's all like boom, boom, boom in your face. Like, they'll just be like, today I'm gonna be on a super yacht, and like it's like shouting in your face. And then all these kids are consuming the content, whereas when I was growing up, like the shows I was watching, they were very slow paced and calming. I think we do need a bit more of that. It's okay to have those very high intensity, fun videos, but I think if that's all they're watching, eventually they're just gonna be too hyper. So I was talking about this with my friend who's a teacher, so it's just interesting to see how the new generation of kids are being raised with social media. Okay. I'm thinking also, one of my friends told me that it's like pretty hard to find any of the new Pokemon cards, and some of them cost so much because people are reselling them and making a profit from how popular Pokemon cards are. But I have 2 packs of, what is this called? Let me see. It's they're older. They're called XY Breakpoint. It's like a 2017 series of Pokemon cards, so I'm gonna open one of those up today. But they mentioned, oh, like, aren't those worth a lot of money? Because they're so old, and I was like, oh, I mean, I guess maybe but they're only worth something if you sell them. So I grew up playing with Pokemon cards, well, not playing with them, but collecting them because I really like the art, and I never thought about selling them because they're my Pokemon cards. I love each one that I get, like especially if it's a super rare one. I'm like, oh my god, I have this super rare card. Why would I sell it to somebody? Then it's not my card anymore. But I totally understand like that there is a market for them because they're so rare, and then people sell them and they get them graded and whatever. But like, why would I sell it? Because I bought them myself, so why would I sell it? And if your answer is, well, you're gonna make money off of it, well, I can make money any other way. I can just get a job that makes money. If I sell my Pokemon cards, then I have money, but I don't have the card. So what's the point? That's how I see it. But yeah, I know collecting Pokemon cards is a huge craze right now. I don't know when it became so crazy, because I feel like back then it was still popular, right? Pokemon has always been popular, but maybe not. Maybe like after the pandemic, just something happened. Something shifted in the universe. Because I saw that there's a new series called Prismatic Evolutions or something like that with the evolutions. And that one I'm actually like, ooh, I want evolution cards. But again, it's impossible to find the cards. I don't even know how people are getting them, if they're sold out everywhere. But if I can get my hands on some Eevee cards, that would be so cool to have in my collection. I actually already have a different set of Eevee cards from an older. I love those packs that give you a figurine with Pokemon cards, because then I get a collectible figure and I get to try opening cards. So I'll see if they have any Eevee, like whatever for this new series, if they have any cute Eevee figurines. I don't really like seeing my little cousin just watching YouTube shorts on the TV. Ooh. Is that what little kids are doing now? They're watching shorts on TV. Whoa. Yeah, that is information overload. Especially for a little kid. Every time they swipe, that is new information. That is a new person, a new face to remember. That is, wow. I guess, I mean, it's better than doing it on a small little phone. But I feel like Shorts has nothing like the Shorts content for my channel, like when from my account, it doesn't show anything really good. I still love long form videos. I like listening to podcasts. I love watching a full video and then knowing who the YouTuber is. I feel like a lot of short form content, the content's good, like it's interesting, but I have no idea who you are. I don't know who the creator is, and I don't really care to know who they are because it's so short. It's not like I can get to know them very easily. Of course, there are some shorts creators or like TikTok creators who I know them. I remember them because they're consistent with what they post, or they just post a lot and then they talk. They can do longer form videos on TikTok or wherever they're posting, but I still like the traditional, you get to know a YouTuber. Hi, Space Bee. Oh, I think I remember that name. Space Bee. Prismatic sounds cool. Yeah, it does sound pretty cool. I remember when I was in elementary, there was a Pokemon craze. Then kids would bring their parents' binders and then lose them. Their parents' binders? How can the parents even let the kids take that? Because I would never let a child take my binder of Pokemon cards to school. It's so easy to get stolen. Oh, that reminds me. This is of a childhood story that really made me lose trust in people. So when I was in grade 1, that was 2005, 6, when some people were born, Tamagotchis were all the craze. And I got this brand new Tamagotchi from my mom. It was so cute. It had a beach theme. It was a little egg with a tan outline, and then near the buttons of the Tamagotchi. Do you guys even know what a Tamagotchi is? Please say yes. There were like little palm trees. So I brought this to school, playing Tamagotchi with my friends. You know how you could link up your Tamagotchis together and make friends. So I brought my Tamagotchi to school. I put it in my cubby, in my school cubby. And then at the end of the school day, when I went... Well, actually, no, I didn't put it in my cubby. I put it on a hook. I put it on my backpack's hook. So at the end of the day, when I went to get my backpack and my jacket and my Tamagotchi, it was gone. And I was so sad. Somebody stole it. And I know somebody stole it in my class, because how else would anyone else get it? It had to be somebody in my class. So it was gone and I was sad. My first ever Tamagotchi. And then there was another craze. It was like a little house with buttons on it. And it wasn't a Polly Pocket or anything. It was like another digital thing similar to Tamagotchi. But this girl brought it to school and she said, "Oh my god, my house, my little house toy is gone. It's missing." And this time the teacher was like, "Okay, we're checking everybody's cubby. See if we can find it." And then Sally, in my grade 1 class, was caught red-handed with this girl's little house toy. And in my mind, I was like, "Oh, are you the one who stole my Tamagotchi?" I wasn't able to catch her then, but if she stole this girl's little house thing, she might have stolen my Tamagotchi. And I'm still very bitter about that. I don't have the evidence that it was Sally, but I have a good feeling that it was. It's okay though. My mom eventually got me another Tamagotchi. And then that got stolen as well because I went to Chinese school. I brought my new Tamagotchi there. This time it had a lanyard with the little green duck character from Tamagotchi. A very cute keychain. And then, so I go to Chinese school. I put my Tamagotchi just on my desk with my binder in front of everyone, like in front of the teacher, for all my classmates are there, they can see it. I leave just for one moment to go to the washroom, and then my Tamagotchi, when I came back to my seat, it was gone. Where did it go? I don't know. So I told the teacher, I'm like, somebody took my Tamagotchi. It was on a lanyard. Somebody stole it. And then, and the person who stole it is also really dumb. Like, they were really silly. They did not think this through. This is why you don't steal and you don't do things like this. Because the last person who left my Chinese school class was this girl named Alice. And I'm like, well, the last person who left was nearby my Tamagotchi was Alice, and she went home, and I had it just before she went home. So the teacher called up Alice's parent, and then 20 minutes later her parent comes back to the Chinese school, and she's like, oh, why did you call me about this little egg thing? And I'm like, that's mine, thank you very much. And I took it back. I snatched it back because I was like, how dare you steal my Tamagotchi? So yes, those are some of my childhood stories from the early 2000s. A wonderful time. Well, it actually wasn't that wonderful now that I'm older and I learned about what the word recession means. But yes, early 2000s, that was a great time. Neopets was also great. Pokemon, although they didn't have a lot of toys for kids, they had the cards that were still, you could still buy them at least. There was Club Penguin still. That was later on, but it was a good time. I don't know when you guys grew up. Maybe, I want to assume a lot of my viewers grew up in the 2010s, similar to me, but we're like just a few years apart. But I really don't know. I don't know if you guys understand how difficult it is for me to talk and think about what I'm saying while counting the beads and making this, but I am trying my best here. I think eventually I will be super used to it. I still have to pause a lot, and I definitely make mistakes with where I place the beads, but it's so fun to talk to the chat. Okay, I've heard Tall Tales, but I was born 2005, so I just missed it. Ooh, 2005. Okay, so not too big of a age gap. We are 20. Oh my god. People born in 2005 are 20. I always think anybody born after the 2000s is still like really young. Because I was born 98. But then, wow, yeah, it's 2025, so you're 20. Dang. It makes me feel... I don't feel old all the time. I only feel old when children like ask me things that are like they just don't realize how young they are. Like one time during one of my classes where I was teaching archery, one of the instructors was like, "Oh, what do you consider is old music?" And she was like, 10 years ago." And I was like, 10 years ago? That was just 2015. You think that's old music? Those are some of the best times for music for me. You're 36. Oh, wow. We have so many differing ages. I do not expect people older than me to be tuning into this, but it's always nice to see a variety of people. I don't know why I just assume it's children or teenagers. I just really don't know who's watching. Okay, I don't even have enough gray beads. I need to get some more gray beads. One time when I was helping kids do some arts and crafts, one of them was like, "How old are you?" And his sister was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to ask that." And I was like, "It's okay. How old do you think I am?" And then he looked at me and he was like, 18. And I was like, "Oh, great. That's awesome. Thank you." And then I was like, a little older than that. And he's like, 20. And I was like, "Oh, thank you. That's amazing." I have a colleague, I thought she graduated university a few years before me. And then I found out she has like 2 teenage children. And I was like, oh my gosh, you look so young. So you never know. Oh, I spilled so many beads. When you work with children, you also get humbled a lot because some of them will think you're like just 18 or 19. And then you'll ask another kid, like, "Oh, how old do you think I am?" And they're like, 40. And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Thank you so much for that. Recently, I got a comment from somebody from my gardening video, and she was like, "Oh, you did such a great job. Your husband must be so proud of you." I said, "Husband? What husband? What?" Like, I don't know why they assumed I had a husband or that I was old enough to have a husband, but I was like, "What are you saying?" It's just so funny. Okay, Nidoking. We are almost done. You just need to do the ears and then... Let's see. Oh, still so much. This one's gonna... I feel like it's gonna take another 20 minutes. We'll get through this. 29. Tamagotchis were a huge craze when I was in elementary. They got banned. Yeah. I love how, like, when things get popular, they just get banned. I'm sure that still happens as now in school, but oh, I'm sure it happened with the fidget spinners. That must have been really annoying for educators back when fidget spinners were a big thing. Oh, I saw this TikTok of a lady who's a teacher, and then she had to ban raisins from her classroom because somehow that became a running joke with her class that raisins would be found mysteriously in random places in the classroom. That was just so funny to me. I can't imagine what it's like to be a teacher. I feel like if you have your own class where you get to design your class however you like that would be really cool to do. Like to just have a system that you have in place every single year for your class. It's so much prep work. And it's so difficult. Okay, it's done. I think it's cool though when teachers can make their own activities or decide how children can learn something. Because when I was showing kids how to make Perler bead projects, one of the parents was like, "Oh, I'm a teacher, and I teach art classes. This would be really great for doing a Mother's Day activity." So it's so satisfying that I know a whole bunch of people can know about this craft that they didn't know about before. Like it's so fun to do these for kids. I think because they can make anything, and like if they like video games, it's even better because you can make all of the characters that you love. It's relevant to them. And eventually, if they get good at it, they can make 3D things. And that is such a good way to develop their perceptual ability or their visual skills. I feel like you'd be a good teacher. You have a lot of patience. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like education. I like being in a space where I can be surrounded by knowledge and help other people learn too. It's just you have to go through more school to be a teacher. And it's very hard. I know this because I know people who are teachers. And it's hard. But they're so great. They're doing so much good for the community. I forgot about fidget spinners. Those were fun. They got banned and only let the kid with ADHD have it. And I was mad because I didn't know what ADHD was. Oh, yeah. I wasn't. I don't think fidget spinners were a thing when I was in school. But I'm sure it would have been pretty annoying if teachers were trying to do their classes and all they heard was the spinning of those things. They were expensive, some of them. They're like $15 for each. I know a bunch of people must have made so much money off of those fidget spinners. But now they have those popping, they're like little popping bubbles. Those are pretty, they're like those sensory toys. Those can be good they can be great sensory toys for people who need them. It's just when everybody has one, then it might get a little bit distracting. Ooh. Yeah, now would be a good time if I had those super long tweezers to instantly drop in a bunch at once. After I finish this stream, I'm going to get some nice rest because I've just been working so much lately. I have to do a story time tomorrow for the little kids, and we're gonna read books about the changing of the seasons. So I picked out a spring, summer, fall, and winter themed book. They're so cute now, like these children's books. There's so many new children's books that they're just so cute and like so relatable for today's kids. I grew up with I guess Arthur, Franklin, Berenstain Bears. What else? All of those eventually became TV shows that were... I liked the TV shows more than the books. There are lots of new children's books that are so inclusive and diverse. I think I definitely wish we had more of those when we were kids. If you were to be a teacher, what grade would you prefer to teach? That's a great question. I thought about that a lot before. I used to think I would be if I were to be a teacher, I would do high school science, because I studied science in university and I loved taking the science classes when I was in high school. I also was severely traumatized by my biology teacher, who was just the meanest, most, like, she was so discouraging. I just thought, if I would ever be a teacher, I would be a way better biology teacher than you. So I think part of my desire to be a science teacher was out of spite for my bio teacher in high school. But if I really think about it, I would have to teach teenagers, and right now I don't know how I feel about teaching teenagers, because I feel like I don't seem like somebody who has that kind of authority to tell them to stop and to behave. Like, I feel like they would walk all over me. Unless I have a good class. It would be so nice to have a good class, but if you know high school, and if you know... So I'm sure in every high school there are some teens who just don't want to focus, don't want to learn. It can be really hard to control. I don't know if I could do that. I always remember the sound of her heels. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So one of our lovely moderators is here, who I went to high school with. And yes, she understands the pain. Yeah, this teacher, she like she would always wear high heels so that anytime kids were in the hallway being loud or just talking, whatever, anytime you heard the heels coming down the hallway, everyone would just start behaving and being quiet because she was so scary. I got anxiety. I feel like she is the root of my anxiety. That's how bad it was. I was learning in one of the classes. It's a condition, a symptom, I guess, called tachycardia. That's the speeding up of your heartbeat. And I was thinking to myself, I am getting tachycardia from being in this class. So I used to think I would do high school biology. But I really don't think I can be an elementary school teacher. Because that's also, from what I hear from my friends, it's just can be very difficult. It can be super tiring. I wouldn't mind supplying though. I feel like supplying for high school would be okay. I don't know about if you were to become a full-time teacher with your own classroom, with that authority. I don't know. Actually, something that I find very interesting about working in a library is that I found out a lot of colleagues in the library system, a lot of them were once teachers. They have a teaching degree, and they might have supplied before, or they used to be a whole elementary school teacher, but now they're librarians. And I just thought, oh, that's cool. It's interesting. And I always asked them, like, why did you switch to teaching in a school to being a librarian? And a lot of them, they're like, they like the education element of the library and how you don't have to watch over kids every day. So I thought that was interesting. And I don't know, I like the library a lot too. The great thing is I don't need a teaching degree to work in a library. So we shall see. Maybe if I'm like an adult, that's when I can be a teacher. But for now, I'm still in my 20s. I'm still exploring. Oh, almost done. We're in the final stretch. It is 9:14 already. Oh my god, it's so late. I'm probably gonna finish this in the next 5 minutes. Speed run. It's so hard doing this for long periods of time because your back is kind of like bending over to see. So you have to make sure you're always stretching. I also went to the gym today to practice my pull-ups because I want to do a full pull-up one day. And at the gym they have this thing, it's like, I guess like it's 2 rock climbing rocks that are, they're just suspended high up, and you have to jump up to grab onto these rocks and pull yourself up. So I've been trying so hard to be able to do that. Today I pulled myself up a little bit, but not far enough for it to be a full pull-up. We are making progress on that. I really want to just be able to pull myself up. I feel like if I can do 2 pull-ups in a row, that is a huge accomplishment for this year. It's crazy how much strength you need just to get yourself up. And then they also had monkey bars at this gym, so I tried swinging on monkey bars today. I used my arms a lot today, so I need to rest them once this is done. Yes, that's final 2. Wait, this isn't pink. It's supposed to be white. I mean, this very light gray. Okay, last two, and we're done. Yes, another 3. Yes, beautiful. We are done Nidoking. It kind of looks like the Cheshire Cat if you look at his tail from Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Nidoking. Nido, what is this music playing right now? It's elevator music, and the title of this copyright-free music is called Elevator, EELLA, and then VATER. Interesting. Okay, my 3 beautiful Nidoran evolution, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking is complete, and as usual I will be ironing this myself off camera and then adding it to my random generator. Oh, and to show you what we did last week, I've ironed them already. They're looking pretty good. Looking sharp, thank you. These ones from last week also look pretty fabulous, I think. Yeah, these ones, the Mewtwo and Mew, although we didn't get any good pulls from this stream, the bead art looks pretty nice. And look how nice and tiny they are. They just fit in your hand. You can just put in your pocket. You see somebody, it's like, here's a Mewtwo, here's a Mew for you. So cute. It's so nice. I'm loving this. I can't wait for this stack of Pokemon to be like this tall. So these are some from our previous Bead with Me's. Got the starters, of course, and another 3 added to the collection. Okay, because we worked so hard on these 3, I think I deserve to open one of the large packs. Let me know which one I should open. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Red Gyarados or Golden Greninja? I don't know how much. if these packs are even worth anything. Of course, I wouldn't sell them even if they were, but I am very curious. Are these packs worth anything closed? XY Breakpoint Booster Pack. Do they still even sell them? I guess, oh yeah, I see some people selling them on eBay for $28 for one pack. That's... Is it even that... I don't know. Is it even that desirable? Does anybody really want XY Breakpoint cards? For it to be $28 for one pack? I don't think it would be that. Why would it be that expensive? Okay. So, we have one suggestion. To open the Golden Greninja. Alright. Let's do that then. I love Greninja. Oh, let's get this to autofocus. Ooh, that is pretty cool. It's holding a... I love how Greninja has a shuriken. Like I 3D printed these shurikens. It looks just like it, right? Okay. So with booster packs, I don't just rip them open. I love keeping the outer pack to display them in my booster pack binder. I do have a binder of empty booster packs that show the beautiful art at the front. I forgot to take it downstairs again, but I will show you eventually. The stream will go on until I finish all 151 Pokemon, so there's lots of time. But I try to open it up as nicely as possible. Oh shoot, this one I didn't open up as nicely. But it's okay, as long as it doesn't... I like to like just be able to pull it out from the top. Like that. And then I keep this in a binder that I set up later. I don't know if these even work still. I always ask, but I never know. I think they still give them out. Alright, so since this is an XY breakpoint, I think it still goes by the old trick, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You put the last two cards at the end. Oh, I already see a beautiful Froakie. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at him. I love Froakie. He's just basking in the sun. Okay, we got Froakie. Oh, and perfect in... We got a Froakie in a Greninja booster. Okay, Froakie. Clefairy. Very confused looking Clefairy. Oh, because there's a Hypno. I'm confused her. Alright. Growlithe. Awesome. I love Growlithe too. He's the tiger looking Pokemon, but it's a puppy Pokemon, which is kind of confusing. It's totally a tiger. Okay, and then Drowsy. Oh. Oh, why is he so like fabulous? Like there's so many twinkles. Kricketot. Oh, in the rain. Very cute. Nuzleaf. I love the artist who makes these clay Pokemon. Like they're so cute. They're Pokemon they should make Pokemon cards with like a Perler bead in the wild. A Pokemon catcher. It's a ray gun looking thing. A splash energy. It's a special energy. Oh, I forgot they had these. This is the first time I've seen this kind of card. A splash? I don't think I have anything like that. Hollow is a Skrelp. Okay, reverse hollow. It's a... And then... a dud. This one is a rare Camerupt. Nothing Nothing hollow, unfortunately. But I mean, cool art. Pretty. I like how clear it is, like the way they colored this one in. Okay, too bad. No luck with Greninja. I wish they had. I feel like some of the newer packs, they just give you so many hollows in them so easily. But this is like the pain that I remembered as a child when you waited so hard to get, like, you waited so long and you worked so hard to get good grades and stuff for your parents to get you a pack of Pokemon cards, and then you finally open them and there's nothing good. But at least you can enjoy the nice art, especially this one. I really like this one. So this is my favorite one. And ooh, and this hollow one, I mean the reverse hollow one, it matches with the, yeah, I can take a nice picture with this card. So perfect. All right. And I just spilled all of my mini black beads on the floor. It's okay. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. It was another very spontaneous, very random one, but at least it was on the same day as last week's. So that is a slight improvement in scheduling. Next week, I will be back with another mini bead Pokemon, or maybe I'll work on a Minecraft one. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I will try to be more consistent. I do need to work on actual videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining. Still have a few more of these packs left. We'll see what's inside next time. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the stream. See you guys.